tell us, who is Mark Olonde, first of all?
Thank you. And first, thank you for the invite.
Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm Mark Olonde Charles.
Yes.
And Mark Olonde is the MD of COG Africa.
Yes.
COG Africa is an acronym. The COG is Consortium of Researchers on Governance.
Yes.
And we deal with matters policy and governance research.
Yeah.
And how I became to be the MD of COG.
Yes.
Academically, I studied BSc Maths. I majored in statistics.
You must be very serious.
I loved maths.
Yes.
And then now I'm practicing policy and governance research.
Yes.
As I pursue my master's in research and public policy.
Sitapasuka kichwa mwenzangu bana. Mambo gani hii bana?
Ukipenda kitu umependa. And because there are few of us,
yes.
I think as the older generation,
yes.
pia lazima tukuja and fill those shoes.
Okay. As in how attractive is this career? In this part of the world?
It is not really that attractive, because if you look at the statistics again, you realize that in Africa and parts of Asia, people don't really trust the statistics. And
they feel like they are compromised.
They are compromised, and I think the problem was the people who started doing this. Most of them were biased for one reason or the other.
Yes.
And so people tended to have a bit skeptical about data.
Yes.
And also another thing is we don't have that robust data. We don't have centralized data. So you realize that if you want to do an analysis of something, whatever data you have is not really representative of whatever you want to do.
Oh, okay.
It's not like, let's say, for example, in America, where they can actually predict a few phenomena using data.
Yeah, I see that happening a lot in the US, and it helps them in actually saving a lot of billions.
They can predict whether there's a storm, it's a tsunami. They can predict a lot of things.
They could even, you from where you sit, you could have predicted the failure of SHA.
If you look
or that is so far-fetched.
Not really. If you look at the data, they normally say in a crime you follow the money, in governance you follow the data.
Okay.
If you have looked at NHIF, look at the data and why, when they said NHIF was failing, why?
Why is it failing?
Why was it failing? And the reason why it was failing was because you realized it was more of an employed people insurance.
Okay.
And a few people who are self-employed who are paying. So if you come up with the SHA, which is supposed to be social health, you need to look at how do I do this while not overtaxing the people in employment. Because now the problem with SHA is that, yes, you're taking from Peter to treat Paul, but Peter feels that I'm not getting value for my money, while Paul also feel like as much as I'm not paying that much, I'm not getting that much also. So everybody everybody's complaining. It becomes a problem. And that's the issue with it.
But do you think that is maybe from where you sit? I know maybe I don't know whether maybe you hold the brief from behalf of the government, but do you think that it's working, this SHA thing? Is it really working?
From experience, I can say that it depends with the person you ask. Because if you look at it from a holistic point of view, I will say it's still on the teething phase. But now the problem in some of these government projects, how long is the teething phase? Because you'll find some people say it paid for so and so it's working. Then there's another person who is saying, no, I went there, they only paid for this small percentage, and then they left me with this big bill, so it's not working. So
for me, I had to travel through this weekend. I had to travel to up country to solve a health problem because SHA did not work.
Normally it's an on and off thing. So from the data, we can say that it's not yet where it needs to be. A lot needs to be done to make it work. But I remember the Obamacare issue, and I remember when Trump came in, and the question was, we remove Obamacare.
Then what?
And I think what the people needs to hear right now is not reverting back to NHIF. It's we are going to remove SHA, but this is the better one. I think that's a better debate, because going back to NHIF, it means now it's insurance for the employed. How many people are employed? Less than 10% of the population.
Okay, so this SHA actually was coming to solve a problem that was there.
Yeah, it's it is part of Article 43.
But why was it not the NHIF just be revamped to now accommodate more?
You know something with governments, it's about taking credits. If somebody comes and revamp NHIF, what happens is when people are reading about NHIF, they don't credit you. They'll credit whoever came up with NHIF, and they'll say this thing is working.
That you can change the name without changing the entire system.
Then how will they make money?
So it's a cash cow in some way.
Branding is cash. Millions of money goes into branding, moving around stuff.
That's what I mean, that you can change the name and maybe a few things in operations as opposed to changing the core system itself, which costs a lot.
You know, if you change the name, I remember when Airtel was being branded to, I think, it has rebranded, I think, 3 or 5 times. 3 times. Celltel, Airtel.
Yes.
Every time they rebrand, you look at their PLL sheet, profit and loss, you see the amount that it's going into rebranding, it's in hundreds of millions. Now imagine SHA with all our health facilities, clinics and everything. That's a lot of money. It's billions that goes into just changing that name.
Yes.
Because now you have to rebrand even the entry book sheet. You have to rebrand everything.
Yeah, but you see now, it was branded and again the system was interfered with. Why is it that they just could have revamped the system because the system was working. So it was already working for the employed.
It was working. Now the problem with this.
So they now just add the other ones that were not part of the bracket, and now they rebrand it to something else.
The problem with IT, as I told you, I'm also a programmer.
Yes.
Now you remember NHIF was running on an old system, and it was working for the few that it was working for, though it also had its own issues. Now if you add, remember NHIF had less than almost 10 million people. This other one has almost more than 20 million. It couldn't handle the same. So they wanted a system that actually embraces the new technology that you can update and whatnot. Okay,
so for this one was unupdatable. We had to come with a system costing 1 or 4 billion.
No. The amount was a bit exaggerated.
Yes.
I don't think
have they disputed that amount?
I don't think there's any system that costs that much.
But they haven't disputed.
No. They said that was the. I'm saying from what I know about systems, I don't think there's a system because this is not the first system in Kenya. Let's say, for example, we have eCitizen. eCitizen serves everybody.
Yes.
Did it cost 100 billion? It didn't. I mean, anybody can log into the eCitizen. KRA.
Technically, how much? How much did the eCitizen cost?
They normally cost around 2 to 4 billion. 2 to 4 billion. Look at KRA. KRA, everybody can file their returns.
So that system plus the servers is what actually costs the 4 billion.
Yeah, everything. Because a system is just a program, and the programs don't really cost anything.
So they have to be hosted somewhere.
Yeah. You also have to pay the programmer for the work that they are doing. You have to do the maintenance, the real cost goes into the servers. And as you know, Kenya, we don't really have. We normally, or even IBC, our survey is not within the country.
Okay. From your statistics, do you think that the Kenyan people understand what a billion is, what 100 billion is? Then you add another 4 billion on top of the 100 billion. And does that picture come into the common electorate?
People are immune to figures. Because when you hear billions, I think most people switch off after 10 million. Most people switch off. When you start talking about something, even if you go to a deal and somebody says, this deal will bring us 5 million, 10, you'll be very
interested, yes.
But when somebody says these are multi-billion, you naturally shut off. Like, it's an amount that most people can't really comprehend a billion.
Yeah, the moment you start saying that, I'm bringing a billion on board and we're going to get 100 billion.
Because that's
I don't know, some problem with the authority, man.
A million times 1,000 times, that's a billion. Yes. And now times 100 times.
Yeah. Nice stories are jabba.
People are like, no, that's not possible.
And even if it is true, I think I'm young, I don't want problems with the authority now.
Yeah, people are like, let them, they'll still steal. Somebody normally says that there's the budgeted corruption.
Okay.
Yeah, they say that 20% ni ya kiwanja. So acha wakule. But now when they eat 100 billion, that's ya kiwanja. Now you are eating everything.
Bana.
Hiyo ni
maliza everything tena sasa.
All the health ministry